Hello there. Today I'm gonna talk you through my updated moisture focused hair routine. I have had to go back and try to do things the way I used to do them at the beginning of my natural hair journey, which was focusing on moisture and moisture and more moisture. So let's get into it. I am actually gonna do a pre-poo with fresh aloe vera, and I'm gonna show you that in a second. After that, I'm gonna do a detox shampoo using the Way detox shampoo. And like I talked about in my previous video where I got a blowout, I'm going to be doing two different wash steps. So we're going to start with the Way shampoo, and then after that I'm going to go in with this pattern hydration shampoo, step 2, and then after that I'm going to do the deep conditioning using this mask. And then I will condition with a TGI and triple moisture replenishing conditioner. And then for leave-in, I'm going to use the Honey Hydrate from Camille Rose, and I'm probably going to supplement that with this Redken acid embodying concentrate. Once again, a lot of these Redken lines, the white one especially, it's good for when you have like color treated hair, aka damaged hair. To also be incorporating into today's routine to facilitate increase moisture. In the deep conditioning process, I'm actually going to be using this steamer. I'm going to add that into the process. Like when I'm applying the product, I'm actually going to have this going over to help. I have low porosity hair, so I'm trying to really focus on moisture. I'm going to incorporate this where when I'm doing my deep conditioning and conditioning, I'm going to be adding some steam. And then after that, to kind of sit during the deep conditioning process, I'm going to have this, not hooded dryer, but this like dryer is going to go on top of it. And it's all to help with incorporating as much moisture into the process as possible. So let's go. Onto the deep conditioning step, I'll be using the Shea Moisture Hydration Manuka Honey Mask. I mixed it with the olive oil deep conditioner, and here my main goal to ensure maximum hydration is to finger detangle as I apply the mixture of the deep conditioner. I also used a wide tooth comb during this step. I noticed I didn't quite get to the center part of my hair, and I don't even know why I started dancing considering the fact that the middle of my hair wasn't even being touched. But anyway, this is the step where I ensure that I'm using the steamer, and this is to allow incorporation of the product. Like I said, I noticed the back of my hair wasn't really getting the product, and that is something I'm going to take notice of and ensure that it doesn't happen the next time. So I used this steamer for about 10 minutes. I just kept going in the different sections of the hair and used the wide tooth comb to continue to allow the product to get into the hair. I then sectioned it away using the clips, and at some point I also wanted to get some skincare in by just letting my face go through it. And the next step was using this hooded dryer. I forgot to film this step, and I'm going to take notice to do that next time. Covered my hair and let it sit for about 20 minutes after this entire step. This whole updated routine took me a total of about 25 to 30 minutes total. LCO method, the leave-in, the cream, and the oils. And here's what we're working with. 4 sections. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll probably put a scarf on this for church tomorrow because it's not going to be dry. So I'm just gonna twist, put it in a something like that, and then I'm just gonna clip it. You have to be super intentional with the moisture and the hydration, but I think I'm gonna try to do it, especially before a protective style, which is something I'm gonna be doing, God willing, on Monday. in the evening. So this is my updated, super hydrated, moisturizing routine. Low porosity, so you know products don't really like our hair, but this is one way I'm trying to get products to be retained or absorbed into the hair. So hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. I love you. Jesus loves you more. Payush. Bye. My hair was definitely not dry the next day, so for church I just put it in a simple scarf and I wore this dress to church. And here's everything. Okay, that's it for today. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.